嗯，哇，嗯，上面是还有一张床嘛，所以上面那个人是怎么上去的啊？飞上去的。你看上面还有一张床，哎，上面那个人怎么上去的？
爬楼梯啊。
哦，那楼梯在哪？这个吗？
他是魔法师啊。
哦 ，OK。
他会对着自己乌鸦耶乌鸦。
你们不要以为全部是魔法师就说得通了。哎，你看这个画。
看不到，太糊了。
太糊了。我们画中大概就是有一个人骑着扫帚，然后看起来刚赢得了
魁地奇比赛那个。
对。
哦，所以上次是雷文克劳赢的。
哎，应该是只要赢过就会画那个在上面吧，虽然不知道是哪一届赢的。反正就是纪念啊。这个就有楼梯啦。哦，这个应该是踩这个上去了吧？感觉。有镜子，镜子什么？镜子造出了一个模组。好，走吧。找到交易厅哦，门直接打开了。交易厅看起来像在楼上。
Lumos。
咦，刚刚这个雕像是动了，刚刚这个雕像动了，我有看到哦。
有动。
他们刚刚突然就立正站好。
你给过？
对啊，不给过哎，啥意思？啥意思？那我离开一下。哎，你看，他又收起来。
哎呦，直接跳过去。
喂，什么意思？
给过。
哦，我就从下面滑过去啊。哦，好吧。
还没开放。
哇，这里从5年级开始来霍格华兹就读，想必感觉不一样吧？所以我为什么5年级才来读
？Brilliant! You think you could? That is not how that.
可能那个魔法天赋出来的太晚了。
啊。好，走这里。他说要跟这个人讲话的样子啊。哎，没有，他要跟一些人讲话，我先看一下。
Wonder where they're from. Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
Why study in the common room when you can be outside in the fresh air? I'd rather be.
他们都对我念念有词哎。
I've no doubt that Black will be remembered as the worst headmaster Hogwarts has ever.
他们说布莱克可能会是有史以来最糟糕的一任校长，因为跟学生相处得很烂。
天狼星都这样。不会交朋友。
真的。哎呀，笨蛋呢，是大便球球，好恶哦。
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
艾弗
克洛普
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters.
如果你去格莱芬多，不会遇到一大堆的阿公阿妈。
哎，真的假的？
我不知道，因为他们不是说一堆都是那个吗？格莱芬多的吗？
是没错啦，你这样讲害我很想要重选学院的。
重玩。
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
哎呦
Good. Glad to hear it.
很好。
Truly, there's
我要
no
每一个学
reason
院
to
都
be
玩一遍。
nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits.
这个人很皮哦。
I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
艾弗特很屁孩哦。 哇，喂，你看这个球，你看这个球。你有看到吗？
啊？
你看这个球。
嗯。那是第9啊，经纬度的那个。
对呀。
The right spot.
萨曼莎戴尔。
I want him to be in the perfect place, a place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
还有剩阿密特。
I'm not going to lose any more sleep over my potions.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how that... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
回头见。
New Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her waiting.
交谊厅外会见卫斯理教授。这里啊，不是吗？哦，是下面。爱 shoot 可以跑步哎。
嗯，可以跑步吗？
对啊，现在才发现可以跑步
吗？
现在爱 shoot 可以跑步。
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
猫夫人
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you
普通
can
巫
have
师
when
的
you
等
leave
级
here.
测验
After much
会决定未来
discussion
成
with the
为什么职
headmaster
业。
and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something
那这次就变成
extraordinary
黑
to
魔法
ensure your
师。
success. Here you are.
这书的质感感觉很好。
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
那夹一下，法师夹一下，我又要带走，结
What
果
do you mean it will keep
直接
track
消
of what
失。
I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
好，跟水位是一样的。
This
好，
way.
刚刚我看到这个警卫在阻止谁进来的感觉。
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Lumos.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
雷文克劳班神像，为了纪念雷文克劳学院设立，位于高耸的雷文克劳高塔内部。
Ravenclaw
实战挑战，实战指南挑战是获得经验点或 XP 的唯一途径。ESC 可以打开哦吼，哇，好的，它这有点像成就的那种感觉，跟指引你的一种东西，可以来这边领奖励，哇，有点像任务列表啊，感觉。
成就清单，
Isn't it?
没错，
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
你就是可以对某一些东西按 R， 它就会显现出它们隐藏的东西。用线型。
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
那你走快一点啊！他说没时间了，然后就说你得快点上课了。我想你走快一点啊！
Revelio.
这个东西是什么？我看看。它就是可以一直翻的东西。我操，吓到！
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
好，按 M 可以开启地图，呼验快速穿梭点，快速前往任何已发现的呼噜眼。好，哇，你看这个地图，好立体哦。左侧是学生跟教授居住的地方，包括学院、教育厅跟大厅。好。 哦，原来。A 跟 D 可以旋转地图，使用空白键快速旅行。哎，你看这个地图，酷哎，好。
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive.
看墙上那个石雕会动哎，你有看到吗？
啊？
墙上那个龙的石雕会动。
你真的它尾巴在动哎？
对啊，那旁边的人也会动啊。它其实过一段时间都会在动。
嗯，偷动。
偷动。哦。
还有棒耶。
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
I wish I was an animagus that could fly. A raven or an owl. Then I wouldn't need my own broom.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Wonder what Kagawa thinks of British figure. Bet she's ending.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate. Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Protego. Stupid.
Protego.
Levioso.
Case things. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Oh.
Stupid. I know.
This can't be your first duel.
Yes, Sam.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.